Hello, my love muffins. Let's see what channel message wants to come through today. There's always something, you know. Be here with us now. As you know, you continue to move forward into your next expansion of consciousness. This is done through a conscious effort on your part, not only to experience what is necessary to experience at this time through the divine unfolding of your life, but also through the series of events that may occur externally to provoke certain internal experiences or sensations. These internal experiences that you are being provided with are necessary for your highest development and your highest unfolding. When you consistently sit with the energies and the emotions that come up through this process, you are undergoing an extraordinary transformation. This extraordinary transformation is being guided to you. It is something that is being done through the individual. However, each individual has a part to play in this. It is part of this divine unfolding that you are finding yourself. You move through the energy of the universe as an expression of the universe. It may feel like there is a separate experience that you are having. However, you are a key player in the divine unfolding of the lives of everybody around you. You are experiencing things from an individual basis, on an individual level. However, as you continue to move forward in your experience of this individuality, you are going to start to see more and more the unified field. This unified field of awareness is part of you. You are part of it. There is no separation from it. It is part of this unified field that you find yourself, and when you continue to move forward in this experience of the unfolding of your reality, you find more and more just how intricately connected you are to those around you, that you have never been separate to those around you. You may feel an increase in your ability to feel the energies of the individuals around you as this progression takes place. You will continue to notice how internal and external sensations are guiding you toward that destiny or the pathway you desire to be experiencing. You may feel like you have little choice in some matters, as this pathway forward feels almost like you are being pushed by the divine. This messaging that you are receiving is exactly what is meant to be experienced, and you're following through on that intuitive alignment is exactly what is necessary for your soul's highest evolution. It may feel uncomfortable. There may be pain involved in letting go of certain individuals or situations that no longer resonate with that alignment. However, as you continue to unfold through this pathway, you will see the divine interconnectedness of everybody and everything around you, and know that you played the role that you were meant to play, that you experienced the role of the other that they were meant to play, and that it could not have been done any other way, that there was no other way to experience this divine unfolding. And as your heart heals from these matters of old, you find yourself in a deeper sense of interconnectedness than ever before, because what was experienced before was being mirrored to you through your lens of individuality. And when you step into this higher knowing of who it is that you are and what it is that you are doing here as a projection in this simulated interaction with divinity, you are allowing yourself to move into this higher version of expansion. In this knowing, you find yourself in this unified field. In this unified field, you know yourself to be more than not only an individual, not only a soul, but a soul that is an intricate link in this field of awareness that could not be anything but unified with the rest of the whole. Every individual in your life, whether you had positive or negative experiences with these individuals, have been part of you. You are them. They are you. There is no escaping this reality. It is through the healing of these pains, these patterns, and these past influences that you are able to move forward into this understanding that everything is exactly how it's supposed to be, that there was never anything that could have happened other than what happened, that individuals signed up to experience exactly what they signed up to experience prior to this incarnation, including the individuals that are watching this video. There is nothing that could have been done other than what happened. So as you sit with these emotions, as you sit with the energies that are behind this message, behind the pains that you have experienced at the hands of other individuals, and this pains that you have caused other individuals, you are part of the whole. You did what was necessary, as did they. And it is part of this intricate web that we find forgiveness, that we find compassion, and we find reverence for the unity of the whole, because this unity is what blesses us with a wellspring of knowledge, of information within the collective. We access more of collective consciousness when we understand to be part of that collective consciousness. The fabric of reality is made up of this interconnectedness. And as we let go of these past pain and patterns, we let go of the things that are restricting us from accessing this higher dimensional awareness. So sit with what is necessary for you to sit with at this time, because as you continue to let go layer after layer of what no longer serves you and what is no longer resonant with the higher vibrational being that you are letting go of any blocks and barriers to higher dimensional awareness. You must forgive. As individuals need this to be able to experience this unified whole. It is not about the humans. It is not about what was done, what was said. What is done and said was done and said. This is no longer happening in this moment. It must be forgiven, let go, as it only harms you as well as the greater collective to hold on to it, because you are part of that greater collective. We know this may be a challenging barrier for some of you, because some of these pains and patterns have been long-standing and may even span over the course of lifetimes or experiences of lifetimes. So as you continue to move forward in this, know that this message is guiding you to look at some of these things that have needed to come to the surface, that have potentially been ignored or have been isolated in your experience, have been put to the side so that they did not have to be looked at, compartmentalized in some way. Know that when you bring these things forward, you are healing not only yourself, but the collective whole, and that there was never any separation between these two individual ideas. Well then, personally, I love that message, and I think that that's what they have been kind of pointing toward, or like beginning to point towards since the equinox. It's like, this is the next incremental stage. I have a strong feeling that the summer solstice upgrade is going to very much be about us understanding ourselves to be part of the collective consciousness, and absolutely not separate from any other individual in our lives. So finding that sense of forgiveness, knowing that you find that by understanding that we are all source, like we are all the exact same energy, just with different personalities over top of that energy. So there's no, by holding on to such pains, we are actually holding on to pain against ourselves, because it is us. So as much as some of these things can be hard to move through, especially with karmic situations that we've been through, we have all experienced a multitude of pain across relationships and different external situations. However, these things must be looked at and felt now so that we can move forward in a positive way. I love you all. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.